Let me ask you something that nobody in your HR department is ever going to ask you. If you took your exact skills, the same skills you use every single day at your job, and you went and sold them on your own, why would someone pay consultant $10,000 for what your employer pays you $1,000 a month to do? Same skills, same knowledge, same expertise. And yet, the consultant walks away with more in 1 week than you ever earn in 6 months. Is the consultant smarter than you? Probably not. Does the consultant work harder than you? Definitely not. Do they have more years of experience? In most cases, no. So what is actually going on here? That is what I want us to look at. Because if you stick with me for the next 10 minutes, I'm about to break down the exact reason why consultants get paid dramatically more than employees. And more importantly, what you can do about it starting this very week. Not next year, this very week. Now, welcome to my channel. If this is your first time, I am Coach Richard Olo, and this channel exists for one reason only: to help corporate professionals like you turn the skills you already have into profitable consulting offers without quitting your job, without creating a single piece of content, without starting from zero. Now, before we go any further, again, if you're new here, I would ask you to hit that subscribe button, because what we talk about on this channel is not theory, it's not motivation, it's a framework and it works. I talk about it all the time. CPA Rose, 18 years in international finance, she went from giving away advice for free in boardrooms to now charging for financial reporting clarity consulting. Catherine Wahome, insurance professional, achieved the highest professional qualification in her field. She took her knowledge and packaged it into the Insurance Leadership Accelerator. Ruth Wangui, HR manager, CPA and CPHR. She turned her expertise into an authentic living practice, helping burned out corporate professionals reconnect with meaningful work. And hundreds of the others that I work with them, none of them quit their jobs fast. None of them had a huge audience. They just understood one thing that most corporate professionals never figure out. And that's exactly what this video is about. So here's the truth that the corporate world never wants you to figure out. I'm glad you're now going to figure out. Your employer is not paying you for your skills. Let that sink in. And I know that sounds wild. Let me say it again. Your employer, the company you show up for every single day, is not paying you for your skills. They are paying you for your time and your availability and your compliance. Think about it like this. You know those diamond mines in several parts of Africa, especially South Africa. The workers who go underground every day, they're the ones who find the diamonds. They're the ones doing the hard work. But the diamonds don't belong to them. They belong to the company. And every month, those workers get a wage while the company gets the diamonds. I hope that lands. So here's what's crazy. The worker has the expertise, the skills, the knowledge of exactly how to locate and extract those diamonds. But they have been taught from day one that their value is measured in hours, not outcomes. I don't know if that sounds familiar. Because this is the corporate trap and has nothing to do with your talent and has everything to do with how your value is being packaged and sold. See, employees sell time. Consultants sell outcome. So that one sentence right there is the entire reason for the pay gap. So now, let me give you 3 specific traps that keep brilliant corporate professionals earning a fraction of what they are worth. And I call them traps because they feel completely normal from the inside. You don't even know that you're in them. Trap number 1 is the expert illusion. So most professionals believe that expertise alone creates value. That if you just know enough, clients will come. So they go deeper, more certifications, more degrees, more years at the top. and they wait for their employer or the market to eventually recognize them. Here is what Myron Golden says, and I totally agree. You will never be able to sell until you understand something about how value works. See, expertise is the raw material, but unpackaged expertise has no value. It's like crude oil sitting underground. It's technically valuable, but nobody can use it yet. So you have to refine it. You have to take it from what you know and turn it into what someone else can buy. That is trap number one. Trap number two, the time for money selling. So the second trap is mathematical, and once you see it, you cannot unsee it. So every employee, no matter how talented, hits a ceiling because there are only 24 hours in a day. Your salary is basically a formula. Your hourly rate multiplied by the available hours. So kept by whatever your employer decides the job is worth. That's the first annoying thing. Now, a consultant doesn't sell hours. A consultant sells the results. Let me give you a very practical example. So, Rose, 18 years of experience in international finance. If she walked into a company as an employee, she might earn a very decent salary, maybe $4,000 a month, which sounds good until you do the math. That is $4,000 for 160 hours of work. So about $25 an hour for someone with 18 years of elite financial expertise. But when Rose packaged her expertise into a financial reporting clarity insight program, a structured consulting offer for NGO leaders, she could charge for the outcome, not the hours. So same knowledge, completely different package, completely different price. That is what I'm talking about. I hope you see the maths. Number three is the visibility trap. This is the one that hurts the most. So inside the company, your best work is invisible to the market. Your wins go to the company's report. Your insights build the company's reputation. Your relationships get logged in the company's CRM. So you've spent years, maybe decades, building expertise that the market cannot see because it all belongs to your employer. Now here's what again my coach Myron Golden says about this, that there are millions of people out there who would love to pay you if they only knew you existed and had their solution. So the problem isn't your value. The problem is your visibility. And you have been invisible by design inside the corporate structure. Now here's the part of the video where most people think I'm going to say quit your job and start a business. Go risk everything. And I want to be very clear about this. I am not saying that. I am not saying quit your job, because the real unlock isn't about quitting. It's about understanding that the same skill you use inside the corporation are worth dramatically more on the outside. And so in the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how consultants structure their value to command those higher fees. Of course, using my two-phase model that my clients use to extract and package their expertise without disrupting their career. So stay with me, because the next part is where it gets practical. So here is what I call the two-phase offer builder for busy professionals. And I developed this because my clients are not quitting their jobs. They are corporate employees. They have full calendars. They have deliverables, meetings, performance reviews. They have all that. So the framework has to work inside a busy professional's life, not instead of it. Phase one is extraction. So first phase is extraction. The goal here is one thing. Figure out which of your existing skills the market will pay premium prices for. Not all skills are equal in the marketplace. And the mistake most professionals make is trying to turn everything they know into a product. Wrong. You don't need everything. You need the one thing. The specific expertise that solves a specific, painful, expensive problem for a specific group of people. Now, Catherine Mahome didn't package everything she knew about insurance. She extracted one specific application leadership development for insurance professionals, and built an entire accelerator program around it. That's how it works. So that's phase one. You are not creating anything new. You are excavating what already exists in you and identifying what the market will value most. That's the secret. And this brings me to phase two. So phase two is packaging. So the second phase is packaging. And this is where most professionals fall short, because packaging is what separates a skill from an offer. Let me say this again because it's very, very important. Packaging is what separates a skill from an offer. What do I mean? An offer has a specific outcome, a specific promise, a specific price, and a specific person it's designed for. When I work with, say, Ruth, a CPA and HR manager, she didn't just say, I can help band out professionals. That's a skill description. That's not an offer. So her offer was a structured program to help overextended corporate professionals find work that aligns to their true self. See, a defined journey, a defined result, a defined client. So this is what people pay premium prices for. They don't pay for knowledge. Remember that. They pay for transformation that has been packaged so clearly that they can say yes without confusion. And here's the beautiful thing about this for busy professionals. You don't need a big audience. You don't need a course. You don't need to be an influencer. You just need one well-packaged offer and 3 to 5 clients. That's how most of my students in my premium coaching program, the King's Court, start. So let me bring this all the way back to the question I asked at the beginning. Why does a consultant get paid more than an employee with the same skill? It is not intelligence. It's not years of experience. It's not even hustle. It is structure. It is packaging. It is outcome-based positioning. See, the consultant has taken the same raw material, that's raw expertise, and turned it into a product the market can buy. The employee is still renting their time by the hour. And what I want you to take from this particular video today is this. You are not starting from zero. You never were. You have 18 years of Rose's expertise, or Catherine's insurance mastery, or Ruth's HR insight sitting inside you right now. The only question is whether you're going to keep renting it out by the hour, or whether you are going to start packaging it into something the market will pay premium prices for. That is the question. Now, if you're sitting there thinking, this makes sense, but I don't know where to start, I want to help you. I have built a live Tuesday workshop where inside it, I work directly with corporate professionals to do both phases, extraction and packaging, so that you live with an actual offer, not a concept, not an idea, a structured consulting offer ready to take the market. The link is in the description. Go there, read what's about, and if it resonates, I will see you on Tuesday. But before I let you go, I want to drop a comment below and tell me what's the one skill and expertise you have that you think the market might actually pay for. I read every single comment. I'm looking forward for that in this channel, and sometimes the best coaching happens right there in the comment section. So if this video gave you some value, share it with one colleague who needs to hear it. One person, that's all I'm asking. So like the video. If you have not yet, start with simply liking as an appreciation for me creating this topic that's of interest for you, and then subscribe to the channel. And guess what? I will see you in the next one.